We are live to talk about, this. This Astra Giurgiu team who is pretty much.
The worst team on planet fucking Earth. You know why they actually lost? Okay, Sebastian, you know what we have to actually realize about those 13 and 19? So, here's the thing. Astra Giurgiu are so poor that they don't even have a full first team squad. Like, they've gotten guys like injured in the first part of the season. That's why if you look at their record, it's like 3-0, 3-0. It's like, okay, it's not 19. So, like, no. Their problem is they literally have like 12 or 13 guys on their whole fucking roster, and they got injured. So they played, I think, the past 2 games where they lost 19 and 13-0 with like 8 men.
They also lost 12-0. So.
Also, what?
They also lost 12.
Yeah. So ever since they've been getting beat by literal NFL scores, the reason why is because they're so poor they can't even get players. They can't pay them. So they have like a extremely their squad is just nothing. Like Liverpool fans complain about their squad depth and fucking, all these teams saying our squad depth is shit. Yeah, you ever been Astra Giurgiu? We have 8 fucking players to start the game. So, yeah.
No, like, this is mental. Like, 19-0. You should not lose by that much. If you're really on San Marino or something. But
yeah. That's an interesting question. Could San Marino beat this team? Possibly.
Yeah.
The question also is, could MTF Army beat Astra Giurgiu?
Yes, easily. We have you at like, I don't know what position you play, but
I could go wherever. I got legs. I can defend. I graft. I'm a grafter. I have a decent shot on me. I'm a good team player. I was in high school though on a special ed team, but regardless.
But MTF Army would beat Astra Giurgiu like
probably. Probably good. Give them a game at least.
We have me, so I'm confident.
Yeah. So what are we here to talk about with Astra Giurgiu?
So talk about the history, what happened with them, from 2013 to 2017, what happened to them, and then after that. So obviously they played first ever European match in a qualifier against Domsile. They obviously versus Romania, and also they played Trezin and Maccabi Haifa. That's interesting. And then they obviously went from Olympic Lyon and West Ham.
Yeah, they beat Lyon.
They went from Olympic Lyon, so they went from high standard with Lyon and West Ham.
Yeah.
And then we have at the bottom we have Tunari and Brussels, and these, like, this is sad when it happens to clubs, because
Oh yeah.
It brings the things they have, with Europa League obviously, where they played against Salzburg, Celtic. They had this coach. He's kind of old, but and then qualified for Champions League, but eliminated. This Astra Giurgiu side, they were actually good, but
Yeah, they won the Liga I in Romania too. It was their first ever, and I think it's 16-17 or 15-16. Between 14 and 2017, I think they won their first ever and their only Liga One title. So, and that was all because of their owner Eon. What's his goddamn name? He's in jail right now. Nikolai. Yeah, he's in jail right now because of embezzling money, I believe. So they have right now. Astra Giurgiu have like no financial support. That's why they have fucking barely any roster. It's like no one's financing it.
So yeah, this is the things they have, like the honors. They have won one league title.
Yeah, 15-16, that was the title.
And the runners up, and then they won the cup. 20
Romani, yeah.
And they won the Super Cup. So, and that's as of 2022. They were at this point, and now they're third level. They were teams like it's.
None of those guys have Wikipedia pages. Yeah.
And this is their home stadium. So yeah. So and then we have 2017. It's started to get up down. They brought in this manager, I believe, who they had some good players, but I don't know. What do you think happened from 2017? Like, why did it go downhill? And
COVID is when it went down. COVID was the killer blow for this team, seriously, because financially it impacted them a lot, and then it also coincided with Nikolai getting in trouble for setting up fake companies around Romania and basically embezzling, or I forget the other term. Yeah, embezzling money or what's the term? I'm trying to think of what the term is, but financial doping, essentially. That's gonna bother me, bro. What the hell's the term? Laundering, money laundering. When you basically fake that you have money and then you get money because you claim that you have it, and then when it's time to pay up, you're like, I don't have any fucking money. I was swindling you the whole time. But then what you do is you set up other companies to make it look legit. You trade within each other, and it all looks legit. So, yeah, the pandemic was the whole death blow to this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No money from attendance. Then you get relegated, and then you go down to the second tier, and then I believe that's when Nikolai got in trouble and got arrested. So, yeah, Romanian football is extremely. I watched a video. If it was on HITC 7s. He made a whole video about Astra Giurgiu. He did an exceptional job researching all of it. But one of the main points he said is that with Romanian football, you know how, like, imagine if Man United got relegated, right? You'd expect them to come straight back up, right? So Bordeaux and Saint-Etienne got relegated from Ligue 1 last year. They, at the start of the season, people thought they might come straight back up. Hamburg, they were supposed to come straight back up. You know what I mean? If a big team gets relegated in a league, usually they have a good chance of just bouncing straight back up, right? In Romanian football, it's the opposite. If a big team like Dinamo Bucuresti, Viitorul Constanta, and now Astra Giurgiu, a team that has won the title in the past, Astra Giurgiu are not a big club. They're actually more likely to dissolve than get straight back automatic promotion because of how erratic and fucked up Romanian is financially. A lot of corruption and a lot of big risks. They take a lot of big risks with the running of their clubs, trying to give astronomical wages or doing projects on the side that they're assuming they can get. I mean, CFR Cluj could be that team now. We've been talking about them for a few years, right? In the Europa League and Europa Conference League and almost qualifying for the UCL or whatever. It wouldn't surprise me at all if one day they just have a severe drop-off and they get relegated, don't ever come back. Seriously. But CFR Cluj have managed to kind of, do decent over they've been kind of sustainable, to be honest. So, but no, like Dinamo Bucuresti last year got relegated from Liga 1. So, and that's a very big Romanian team. Very, very big Romanian team. They've won plenty of trophies, but they're struggling right now. So it's difficult for Romanian football right now. I mean, their league is not very strong at all. Financially, there's lots of scandals and corruption. The player development is also stagnated. Can you think of any good Romanian players right now? There aren't too many. I think there are a few in Serie B. There's obviously Haji at Rangers right now, but he's been injured for quite a while. It's Romanian football is just overwhelmingly poor at the moment. Really, really, really struggling right now. So
this is like,
and Astra Giurgiu are the latest victims of it. To be honest, them and Dinamo Bucuresti. Yeah, Budescu. Budescu was a good player. Constantin, he was a good player. I think who else did they have on that team?
Felipe Teixeira and Nache.
Malinovsky. Ivanovsky, I recognize him. He was decent. I don't know, man. They just
when do you see this Astra Giurgiu in the future? What do you see in them? What they should do to stable up again and go up divisions to the first league?
I don't know. With the way, like I just said about Romanian football, with the way it goes, a lot of the teams, when they suffer a relegation, there's in more cases than not, there's genuinely a higher chance of them dissolving completely, and just maybe a Phoenix team comes. I mean, look, here's the thing: the biggest club in Romania is Steaua Bucuresti. They won a European Cup, for fuck's sake. And they even dissolved, and they had to refound, and then a Phoenix club came. So if it can happen to the biggest club in the country, no one is safe. No one. If Dinamo Bucuresti aren't safe, then no one is. If Steaua Bucuresti isn't safe, no one is. I mean, Gazmata Nidias, also another team that had tons of financial problems. And also with Astra Giurgiu, because of their financial problems, when the year they got relegated from the first division, they started off Liga 2 with minus 20 points.
Wow.
Minus 20. And they ended the season on minus 1. And I think they only won 1 or 2 games. So... What? No, they I don't think... Let me look it up. Or just look up... Well, you're the one on the computer anyways. You're the one sharing. Look up... I think it was a 2020-21 Liga 2 season. Like the Roman numerals 2. Or the number, I think, would work too.
Oh, yeah. I think it was the season after. I think it was...
21-22?
Yep.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, okay. Do the 21-22 Liga 2 season. They finished on -1 point.
Yeah.
Because they started out the season. And it'll probably show the wins, losses, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There
there you go. They started off on and they won 5 games. So if they didn't get those 20 points deducted, that's 5 times 3, 15. So they still probably would have gotten they would have been still in the relegation zone, nowhere near the promotion playoff, obviously, but yeah, they got destroyed. They got destroyed because of the financial penalties. That was the killer for them because of COVID and whatnot, and the owner money laundering and embezzling shit. So yeah, it's a hell of a way back for Astra Giurgiu. It really is. I mean, those names in there. I recognize. Yeah, Astra Giurgiu. Hermannstadt used to be a Liga 1 team. They're, I think they got promoted. Universitatea Cluj, Stoia Bucuresti, the Phoenix club. So it's it's tricky.
It's here. It's all of the original club history to other club FCSB.
Yeah, no, crazy situation in Romania. But yeah, they have that. That's the thing, man. They're struggling economically too. So they and not many people with lots of money are actually gonna look at Romanian football clubs. To be honest, I mean, one in the 3rd tier you could get it for really cheap, but I mean, with the way it is in Romania economically, it's not something attractive. So that's the thing. Astra Giurgiu need to find some new owners. But if it's a rich Romanian guy, he's probably corrupt as hell.
Yeah.
So that's the problem that Astra Giurgiu face. But yeah.
So yeah, this video about Astra Giurgiu. I'm probably gonna upload this tomorrow or something. I don't know. But tier list is coming for the World Cup teams. It's coming soon. I don't know when we're gonna do it. Possibly after this. Who knows? Yeah. So check out Steve's channel, Strasbourg Steve, and he's on Dominic's channel a lot. So I guess that's been.
I'm everywhere, bro. I'm on Newcastle Fans TV as a main presenter on Watch.